Thursday, May 28th, and we get some great matchups in the MLB. On top of that, we have Game 6 in the NBA playoffs, Spurs versus Thunder. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down 7 of the best player props on that entire slate. We're going to be going over 3 different plays for you guys. And on top of that, I'll be telling you exactly who's going to be hitting a home run and who's going to be winning the games. We're going to have the sportsbook play of the day once again. Cashed yesterday's, we're going to cash today's. So make sure you're paying attention. And if that all sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And now before we get rocking and rolling and breaking down all the free plays we have in store for you for Thursday, go on ahead and smash that like button for me. It's a great way to support the channel, and on top of all of that, 150 likes on this video. If and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes, one of you will be getting $100 in straight from me right to you. We did not hit that number yesterday, so nobody will be getting that $100. You guys got to make sure you're smashing that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do on your Thursday to get some coin in your pocket. And I say all that, but honestly, I said we cashed the sportsbook play of the day. The Dodgers are up 2-0 in the second. I'm hoping that it comes to fruition. I don't see a way the Dodgers lose, so I might be getting a little ahead of myself, putting the cart before the horse, but I'm very confident that they're going to close out with Shohei Ohtani on the mound. We had him for a home run, as you can see, on Wednesday. He did it in his first at-bat. Honestly, I love taking him when he's on the mound. He is lights out at the plate as well, swinging the bat every time he's pitching. We love to hammer him in that regard. Now, I do this every single day for you guys, dropping free plays, dropping bangers. So go on ahead, make sure you're subscribing to the video. We did not cash any of the player prop plays that we built in yesterday's video, but we only lost 3 out of 11. If you locked them all in straight, you were extremely profitable. Brandon Lowe had a home run. We had him for total bases. The only 3 that did not come true, Cody Bellinger, Jose Soriano, and O'Neal Cruz. Everybody else cashed their lines, and it was glorious. We're going to try to do a little bit better for you guys in this one. Get a nice full sweep, just 7 different player props, 3 different plays, 2 of which are 2-mans. Actually, all 3 of them are 2-mans. We got some great payouts, though, 18x. So make sure you're paying attention so we can break these down and put some green in your pocket. Before we get going any further, though, if you want to lock these plays in for free, if you want ways to get bonus free plays, make sure you're going down below in the description, visiting my buddy Stan, because he's got ways for you to do all of that. And we'll just start top to bottom. Stan's going to send you on over to the Stan.store, and this is exactly where you need to be. That W up there at the top, there's VIP picks, of course, 50% off the week pass currently with code HOT, H-O-T, but a great free package as well. You get bonus free plays every day. The cheat sheet is on fire. We hit just about every single one on the MLB cheat sheet, missing just a few because we did have like the Pirates on the money line. But if you lock them all in straight, once again, you made a boatload of money for absolutely free on a Wednesday. And on top of all of that, we got home run cheat sheets, bonus long shots. We got lottos, everything that you need, all your betting needs over there at Winnable. So join the free team, and there's a free Discord as well. Free. And on top of all of that, if you want free 45 days of premium, a free $10 by just depositing $10. Code FFAPE on Kalshi. We absolutely love the app. We have been destroying it. We started a couple weeks ago with $500. We're incrementally growing that. We're going to get that to $10,000, documenting the whole thing right here on the channel. So make sure you're signing up so you can hop into premium for 45 days and tail the plays. And if you want to take advantage of another one, Polymarket is a great addition as well. With code FFAPE, you actually deposit $20 and get $50 in a welcome bonus. So that one is also very fantastic to grab, both of which legal in all 50 states. Now, for your player prop needs, Kalshi does have some, but if you want to be able to hammer those player props, I highly recommend Sleeper. best promo on the market right now. You get a free $20. You don't even have to deposit. You get a $100 deposit match, a free square to add to your play, something like Shohei Ohtani under 99.5 total bases to increase your payout, something that absolutely will cash. Discounted lines. PrizePicks is another great. Honestly, all of those are great options. Sign up for any of them with the codes, with the links, and you get a free 30 days of premium so you can tail the hottest sports bettor in the MLB every single day. Now, before we go any further, I'm the most strike channel on YouTube. I don't know why, but we say this. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit. You could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We receive a commission through those signups, through those links, and we honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Great way to support the channel, and they put some free coin in your pocket as well, and you get that free 30 days of premium. Now, let's get on to the video and talk about exactly what we did on Wednesday. So what did we do on Wednesday? Ohtani, we had him for a home run. He came through in the very first inning, little plus 235 action on that one. And then this one was a loss, and I'm bringing it up because I'm so mad about it. My Winnable's probably annoyed. I've said it a couple times to them. But Philadelphia, we had them to win the first 5 innings. Now, granted, they won the game and scored in the 6th inning. Would you believe that? But what I'm honestly more mad about is Kalshi. I did not know this. Every other sports book. So this is a little bit of a knock on Kalshi. But every other sports book voids it out. It's called a push. If it's a 0-0 game, if it's a tie game and Philly doesn't win the first 5, I didn't take minus 0.5. I took to win. A tie is a push in any other sports book. 0-0, we would get our money refunded. That's why I did first 5, just in case. Didn't know if something would happen later in the game. I did like the Philadelphia Phillies to win, but I loved being able to control Christopher Sanchez on the mound, backing him basically for those first 5 innings. Thought Philly would put some on the board. Again, they scored 2 runs in the 6th, but I'm a little annoyed that that wasn't a push. So this one was a loss for premium. We also had, man, not proud of it. Okay to admit it. Man enough to admit it. We had the Twins in premium. They got their shit pushed in. It was like 13-1 the last time I looked. I don't even know the final score of that game, but it was embarrassing. Twins did not do well. They had like 1 hit for the longest time. It was a first inning home run by Buxton. Other than that, they did absolutely nothing. So that was a bad call by me, but everything else has gone absolutely beautifully. We had a half-unit play. And by the way, the Twins was a half-unit play as well. Half-unit play on the Hurricanes here. If you guys use Kalshi and you get that free 45 and you want to tail, $25 currently is a half unit because we've bumped up to 50, but previously $25 was a unit, but we've been doing so well. So we're going to be incrementally growing our bankroll. On top of that, we'll be incrementally increasing our units. So we had a half unit play on the Hurricanes. They're going to come through, winning $41 on that one. And then we had the Yankees to win with Ben Rice, who was in the video yesterday. One of my favorite, honestly, my 3 favorites. They all cashed in yesterday's video, and I'm a little annoyed that I didn't put them together for you guys. Had them all on separate plays, of course, but we're going to put all of our favorite plays together. I'm not going to try to keep teammates and all that together. We're just going to go for green every single video. So as you can see here, we had the Yankees, like I said. Ben Rice, my favorite prop of the day, had a huge game in that one. The Yankees just destroyed Kansas City in this ball game. $74, so 1.5 unit play to win 145 on that one. This one was a unit, 1 unit play. Wouldn't have done it, if I'm being honest. Now that I know first 5 doesn't push if it's tied, I will not be doing first 5s on Kalshi. I'll probably just switch on over to DraftKings for you guys. You guys can tail on any of your other sports books. You can lock in. I don't know the rules with Polymarket. They might have a push. I'm not sure. Or there's always Onyx Odds, which is in the Stan.store as well. If you're looking for a sports book and you live in one of those states, you can't get DraftKings and stuff like that. I use Kalshi every day, though. I do still love it. It's just that they have this weird thing where they don't have a push in there. So anyway, we had a 1 unit play for the Yankees, first 5. Garrett Cole, lights out. We had him for 4.5. I told you yesterday in the video, you will not see that line that low again. The man is looking better than he ever has, coming back from Tommy John surgery. He didn't even play last year. He missed like a season and a half. He's back. And boy, oh boy, You might want to throw a future in now for the New York Yankees to win the World Series. It will be profitable. Even if they don't win it, they will get there. There's nobody in the East that can compete with that pitching staff. The bats will come along. They've been spotty throughout the year. If that happens, there's 162 games. But the starting 5 pitchers, as long as there's no freak accidents, I got to knock on wood now, but as long as nothing happens, that starting 5 pitching staff for the Yankees, maybe the best, I think, the best pitching staff, pitching rotation in the MLB. Garrett Cole. You got Schlittler, who has been lights out. Will Warren, who's been phenomenal. Ryan Weathers, who's been phenomenal. I mean, Carlos Rodon, when he comes into his own, these guys are going to make an extremely far push. So for free, if you're into futures, I've already done it. New York Yankees to win the World Series. I love them. I think it's going to be a Yankees-Dodgers World Series, and I think the Yankees are finally going to get that ring. Aaron Judge is finally going to get that ring, and I'm excited to see it. I just think this pitching staff is too much for any team to handle in any 7-game series. So we absolutely love the Yankees in the World Series, but I'm also a Yankee fan. Take that for what you will. We're going to dive into the free plays. We have a small slate of games in the MLB on Thursday. We do have a phenomenal matchup in the NBA. As you guys know, the Thunder are playing the Spurs. We're going to dabble in that a little bit. We cashed our basketball play the other day on Tuesday in their last matchup. We had the Thunder on the money line, and we had some player props that cashed for us as well. We're going to repeat some of that success. I'm going to tell you who's going to win, and I'm going to tell you exactly what these players are going to do. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we've got cooked up. The first player prop, this 2-man in the NBA, is a 2.6x payout. Keeping it nice and light for you guys so we can get that green. We're taking Devin Vassali here over 4.5 rebounds and assists. If you guys are new here, the NBA, we cooked it, and one of our big money glitches was knocking down the rebound and assist line over on PrizePicks. Not a lot of books let you do it, and PrizePicks does. Super excited about it. And Devin has gone over this line every single game this series. He's averaging 7.1. He's also very good head-to-head against them as well. As you can see, every single game in this series. Only one game this whole entire season. Back in February, he got 3. Other than that, he has cooked the Thunder, and I think he's going to do that again for us here on Thursday. If you want to call that cooking, it's 4.5. But yeah, I do think he's going to have a decent game. Could definitely see him getting 6 or 7 in this one. I do think that the Spurs, unfortunately, win this game. I know a lot of people are rooting for him, but I'm a Knicks fan. I'd rather go up against the Thunder than go up against the Spurs, because the Spurs have a 7'8" phenom and the Thunder flop. So, I mean, you get what you get, but I'm rooting for the Knicks, so I'll probably be rooting for the Thunder in this series. But I do think they probably win this game. The Spurs do, and go to Game 7. I feel like Adam Silver really wants that to happen. And we like Devin Vassell to be a little factor in that, to drive the Spurs to victory here. He's not going to be a major factor in this game, obviously. He's not a Stephen Gasol or a Victor Wembanyama, but I do think he's going to play his role, and we love him over 4.5 rebounds and assists. I mean, look at this. He's done it in every single game this series. We like him to do it again for us on Thursday. And this one is a demon play over on PrizePicks. So if you wanted to take his regular line 9.5 and just double up your money, go on ahead and do so. But I do like the 11.5. I don't know if we're getting baited in. It almost feels like we're getting baited in with this plus money here for that 11.5. I do think the Thunder are going to play a good game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, even though we've seen a blowout just swing back and forth this whole entire series. But one thing we haven't seen falter this series is Alex Caruso. He had that one bad game here in that 103-82 loss. Now, I don't think that that's going to happen again. I think he's going to do very well. I do think that both teams probably score over 100. As you can see, every other game, they've both scored well over 100. This game right here was an anomaly. Maybe somebody was gambling, but I don't know. All I do know is Alex Caruso has been lights out in this series, and we're going to go ahead and play a demon play while we still can with him. We like him for over 11.5 points. Think he gets about 15 in this matchup, if I'm being honest with you guys. Definitely love him for 12. So we're taking him for that 11.5. He's just, if you guys have been watching, he's been amazing, and he's really been pissing people off in the media and like sports fans all over the social media. So I absolutely love that. It's making me actually want to root for the Thunder since so many people are hating on the Thunder. They flop, though. It's super annoying to watch. But they are a very good basketball team, and that is part of the game until the NBA comes together and decides to either fine these players or give them a technical foul or let the refs go after them for flopping, the challenges, all that good stuff. It's going to keep on happening, and nobody does it as good as the Thunder. But I do think Alex Caruso here, he doesn't really need to flop. He's not really much of a flopper here, and we like him for over 12 all day long on Thursday. And now this one is one of my favorite plays on the entire slate. Now, I do like him for over 1.5. In the play that you're going to see at the end of the video, please watch the whole video. Don't just fast forward. YouTube really takes into account watch time, so it's a great way, again, to support the channel. And I hope I'm mildly entertaining for you guys. But I do like him for over 1.5. The plus money, very, very enticing if you wanted to lock this one in straight. Love this one. I think Peniago is going to have an amazing game on Thursday against Bassett. Now, we faded the Orioles just about every single game against Tampa Bay in the last series, and it did not go well. The third and final game of that series, we just stayed away, thankfully, because they just put the brakes on Tampa Bay's hot streak. Tampa Bay dropped 4 in a row, got absolutely crushed all series against the Orioles, which is insane to me because the Orioles don't have a great pitching staff. Chris Bassett is probably their best pitcher. He's 4-3 with a 5.51 ERA. But the Toronto Blue Jays, they're getting a little pep in their step, and I just think they're a better team than the Orioles overall. But like I said, both teams are playing very good right now. The Baltimore just went in and destroyed Tampa Bay, and the Toronto just had a phenomenal series as well against the Marlins, winning just about every single game in that one. They dropped the first one, but then they turned it around, and they looked good in doing so. I do like Toronto in this one. It might be a play, might not be a play, but I'm leaning towards Toronto to win this game, and I think Peniago is going to have a factor in that win, and I like him to have a big, big game. Now, we're only taking him for 0.5 in this game on Thursday. A little light for you guys, but he's averaging that 1.9 in this 10-game span. He's got 7 of his last 10 clearing this line. Did not do so on Wednesday, which we like. We like taking a player after he had a bad game. I don't think he's going to have 2 bad games in a row. I think he's going to go on a little streak again here like he just did with this 5-game streak. As you can see, all those green bars. I like him to do that once again, and it starts on Thursday. He's going up against Bassett, who struggles against those lefties. 6.67 ERA, 322 batting average, 1.3 home runs per 9. And Peniago does well against the righties with that 318. We need him to simply get a hit, score a run. Maybe he gets walked, knock in an RBI, sack fly, any of those options. And we cash this one. Love this play. Peniago over just 1 hit, run, and RBI. Next, we got Andre Jimenez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Another nice plus money play that I like here in this spot on Thursday. Decent numbers, decent projections rather against Bassett. As you can see down here, he is 0 for 5 against him. So not really decent numbers, but I got him projected to get about 2 to 3 hits, runs, and RBIs. Again, though, we're just playing him for 0.5. So if you wanted to lock this one in straight, if you wanted to increase your payout, you can knock it up to 1.5. I do like it. Love the 0.5, though. Tons of options to cash that one, again, with the sack fly, the walks, run scored, the hit, tons of different ways, and we're keeping it light for you guys so we can green out. Jimenez, 239 average against those righties. Bassett, 6.67. We know Bassett struggles against those lefties. I do not think that the Orioles are going to keep that hot streak alive. Maybe their bats will, but I do not think that pitching staff keeps it going. Even with Bassett on the mound, who is their best pitcher. I like Toronto to put up some runs. I like Jimenez to be a part of that. But honestly, even if they don't, I do like him to get at least 1 hit in this matchup. So we're taking Andre Jimenez for just 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And just a little update for that premium play that I showed you earlier. The Carolina Hurricanes are just crushing the Canadians. It's the end of the game. It was 4-2-0. That's insane. Hurricanes are so good. I hope they win the Stanley Cup. That'd be fun to see. But what do we got for Thursday? We got Chris Sale. We can take him for over 17.5. He's over 18.5 on just about every other book but Prize Picks here, and we absolutely love that. 6 innings all day long. As you can see here, he's done this in 7 games in a row. Absolutely phenomenal. He's done it in 9 of his last 10. The only time he didn't do it was against the Angels here in this spot where he only went 12 outs. Don't think that's going to happen again. I do think this game is probably another high-scoring one. As you guys know, the last 2 days, I've said the Red Sox, Atlanta Braves games were going to go over. They have. We've cashed on them. We love it. This one, I still kind of like it going over for some reason. I have it projected about a 5-4 game. I could be wrong. I do think Chris Sale is going to have a very good outing. Toll is a good pitcher as well. 1-0 against Atlanta, 2.25 ERA. But sometimes with that turnaround, that second time that team plays a pitcher, the pitcher ends up not doing as well. And it's actually vice versa, too. It could be. If the pitcher did poorly and he sees the team again, he knows what to correct, and he does well. So I like the fact that Toll did well against the Braves in their first outing. Makes me like the Braves a little bit more in that matchup. And as you can see, Chris Sale has not faced them yet. He's pitched 62 innings in this one. I do think he's going to be able to keep his pitch count rather low in this matchup. He's 7-3 with a 1.89 ERA, and he just gets outs, and he goes at least 6 innings every single time. He's gone 7 in a couple. If it's 19 or if it's over 18.5, it's a little bit dicey. He could start the 7th, but a lot of managers don't like to do that. It depends on where his pitch count is. I love Chris Sale in this matchup. Full 6 innings. So we're going to take him to do just that. Kind of like Garrett Cole and how we had him to get over 4.5 strikeouts, and he got 10, and he only pitched 79 pitches. And he still went about 6 1/4, 6.5. Chris Sale, I mean, he's no Garrett Cole, but he's going to have a good game. We like him here in this spot, over 17.5 outs. And this is how we are locking them in for Thursday. We got Alex Caruso, again, a demon play. If you want to knock it down to 9.5, go on ahead. It's a 2.6x payout like this. We got 11.5 points for him, and Devin Vassell, that 4.5 rebounds and assists on that one. And then our 3-man in the MLB, we got Peniago and Jimenez for just 1 hit, run, and RBI there. And then Chris Sale for just to go 6 innings. Give us 18 outs and cash us out. 2.5x payout on that one. And you can lock them in over on Sleeper as well, where you get that free square and a free $20 without even depositing. When you do deposit, you get a $100 deposit match and a free 30 days of premium. Code FFAPE on PrizePicks. You bet 5, get 50. Both of those are phenomenal apps to lock in this play and cash out with us. Now, if you want to lock in the home run bet, the best place to do so is Better. The payout's a little bit better. And on top of that, you get $200 in no sweat entries, all with code FFAPE. And once again, that free 30 days. Just screenshot you using my code and depositing money into the app, and I will send you that free 30 days of premium. My number's right on the bottom of the screen for you to send all of that proof to. Now, here's who I like for a home run on Thursday. We had O'Neal Cruz on Wednesday. It was Brandon Lowe. I do think O'Neal Cruz I do think O'Neal Cruz is going to get a home run in this one, so we like him to do so on Thursday. And then Kazuma Okamoto to send it home against Baltimore in that matchup. Think Toronto's going to put up a nice amount of runs, and we like Okamoto to get it done. This one is an 18x payout over on PrizePicks. It's actually a 20x payout over on Better, and you get that no sweat entry. Now, Kalshi. This is the free play of the day. We got 1 unit to win 3 units, just about, maybe more. $50 for $174 on that one. We do like the Blue Jays to win that game against Baltimore, and we like the Spurs to win the game against the Thunder. I'm betting with my head, not my heart, because I want the Thunder to win the game, but I do think it goes to Game 7. So we're taking San Antonio back at home to get the W in this one, matching them together for a nice, 3x payout. I can't do math right now. It's fucking late. But $50 to $174 on that one. You could go on ahead and break these up. Both of these are great options. You'll put 50 on just Toronto, and you'll win about $40 in profits. Same goes for the Spurs. So really, it's like 3 free plays for you guys, but I like to parlay these 2 up for you guys for the free play. So we're taking Toronto, we're taking the Spurs on Kalshi with code FFAPE. You get a free $10 when you deposit 10 and a free 45 days of premium. That's all I got for you guys on Thursday. I cannot wait for this weekend. If you guys didn't know, we lost 1 bet all weekend last weekend in college baseball, and it starts again on Friday. It is college baseball playoffs, and they do it like the March Madness bracket. It's super exciting to watch. If you've never watched it, give it a try, especially if you love baseball. Metal bats, balls flying. It's phenomenal. Lots of runs scored. So it's going to be tons of fun. We're going to be cooking up plays in premium all weekend long. So you can grab that week pass for 50% off with a code HOT, H-O-T, or you can just grab a weekend pass and come cash out with your boy all weekend long. I'll see you in the next free play video on Friday.